Mine has 3 switches. They're kind of in the way that these are combinations of different sets of reeds. These are different combinations of stuff. The middle one is kind of the master set for mine. You see it. And this higher one is a little bit less. And then this bottom one is kind of weird because if I hit this top button, which is the kind of more tenor one without as many of these bass notes, if I hit this top one first and then this low one, I get these really treble sounds. But if I hit the kind of master one over here and then this guy, I get this combination of. It's a little funky, but it's kind of cool sound too.
That's great.
Usually, most of the stuff I play, if I'm using the left hand, is going to be with this master one or with this other switch over here. So I don't use the bottom one so much.
So my accordion has 5 different switches for the bottom half, though some of them sound very similar. So there's this one. Which has, I think, just kind of like a middle sound, and this one is just low. And then this one is all of the octaves. And then this one is also low. I'm going to have it confused with this one. And this one is another range. So basically I have two with the higher octave, and then 2 with the lower octave, and then 1 with both. And then you can kind of hear that there's like these upper octaves on top, sort of adding a little extra fullness, but they're kind of quiet compared to the lower octaves. So, so you can kind of hear the difference. So you can hear the slight difference in the overtones between these two, but they're basically the same. The same with these 2 low ones. And there's kind of a what you might call a shepherd tone effect, where those upper octaves aren't quite aligned with the lower octaves, so you can get this sort of eternally ascending or eternally descending effect. So it sounds like it's going up and up and up, or down and down and down if I played it the other way. But I would say probably wouldn't be good to say anything more specific than low octave, high octave, both octaves for the bass.
Okay.
Like you were talking about earlier, it's set up in a circle of fifths, you know? And going up, C, starting on C, you go C, G, D, A, E, and then going down, you know, C, F, B flat, etc. And the way that you know where you are is really, the C has a texture to it. I'm not sure what your texture is on your.
It has an indentation.
Okay. Mine originally had some little diamondy thing on it. Now it's just lumpy. That's really the way that you can tell by feel how you are, because you can't really see what you're doing. And so chromatic runs and such are hard on there, and that's really hard to do. And also, like, if you're going to go, say, from a C major chord to a D flat chord, that's like jumping from here to way down here without any way to really know where you're going. So that's kind of a difficult thing to do. So I think about that. And then something that's always nice is adding chords together. So like what we were looking at earlier is you can just look up Stradella bass chart in Google, and you'll get a nice little picture of what the chart is for all the buttons and what they do. And you can think about ways to add those together. So like if you have a C major chord and the G major chord together, you get yourself a nice little major ninth chord. So for example, like when I was playing that waltz, I'm just going to play a really quiet on the chord here. So just something like that. It's a nice little major ninth chord. So if you think about that, you can also do some nice minor ninth chords, little major minor chords and stuff like that. And depending on what bass note you want to put on it, it becomes something new.
Yeah. General rule of thumb is that chords that are close to each other in a circle like this can be played together or in sequence. Like you said, chords that are far apart, close together chromatically, like C and D sharp, but far away in a circle like this are really hard to jump from one to the other. With the bass, you have a little bit more flexibility because of the counterbass. So you can play some scalar like figures, but I would advise not to treat it like, like the left hand of a piano, because it's not able to do the same kinds of things.